We caught up with Janette as she was returning from a 17-day tour in South Africa. Matt's on his way to the airport to pick her up, so we took this opportunity to find out how the trip was, but also how she and Matt deal with being apart from each other for such long periods of time. It turned out that she was traveling with Ezekiel. He's married with 3 children, so we thought it'd be a good idea to find out how he and his wife deal with being apart as well.
I mean, people on the Twitter line was going crazy off you guys did. But was it kind of rock star-ish while you guys were out there?
I heard, man.
For you, man. These chicks, I had to like let it be known, like at every event, like, yo, this is my brother. I'm willing to actually go toe to toe with any chicks that try to come at him the wrong way,
like that at all.
touching and touch and disagree.
This is all in our mind.
No,
this is what really
this is not all in my mind.
Every time, first of all, outside of the event, every time we went to a mall or on the streets, oh, are you the genetics?
It seemed that it was for everyone to be in a relationship but me. So I took matters into my own hands and ended up with
And then just I'm back there like, okay, I can take the picture,
No,
right? I can film it. And then when we get to the event,
They know who he is.
Right. It's like, yeah, they know who I am. Right. Yeah, but they know who she is. Yeah.
Yeah, the events were like bananas. Like the first event we had, like I've never heard an audience like that before in my life. Really? To the point to where I was like, this is actually hurting my ears right now. Like it felt like the weight of the magnitude, and it wasn't necessarily that. It was like you didn't have to like really coerce anybody to worship.
Yeah, right.
You know, it was just like you do it one time and they was ready to go in.
Yeah,
and I was like,
100.
I could do this.
What's up? Yeah.
I can get with this.
Yeah.
And I have to remember, like, oh, we here for poetry.
Yeah.
But I mean, I love being with Ezekiel on trips because it's like we got that direct, and they're like, we'll flip it in a second. Let's just like let's worship, please.
Yeah, right. Straight
so
into it.
It was so much fun.
It was encouraging, man. If we didn't have that reception and love, of course it would have been tough. Like, maybe coming out the events, like I can't wait to see you. But it was that, of course, you got that bittersweet. Like, man, I love being here. We love what we're doing, but it's just like that longing. Like, man, I wish they were either here with me, or I could be with them.
I didn't do any Skype, but Ezekiel was like Skyping, and like so I could hear him saying hi to his babies, and like Daddy, I could hear him in the background, and so he would fall asleep with his phone in his hand, like it was great. Me, I was doing like the Voxer thing, like with everybody trying to check in. And
The who thing?
Voxer, it's like a kind of like a walkie-talkie app.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a chirp app. And so I was trying to do that as much as possible. It was so difficult with the time changes.
Yeah.
Being like, by the time like we're getting up, it's still like people are still asleep, and it's just completely the other way around on the other end. So it was, I mean, on that aspect, it was a little bit difficult, especially with, you know, Matt being busy and training and everything like that. So it's not like he's just sitting around waiting for my calls.
Right.
But it was cool, and you know what I'm saying, we got a couple of little things straight. Wait a minute now.
Wait, a couple little things.
I said like, and
Maybe
I told him,
maybe I should step away.
and no, he was there. I told him. I go to Ezekiel for married advice all the time. I told him, hey brother, enjoy your bachelor life while I'm gone. I know you just graduated. I know you're running around with your little friends, and enjoy it while I'm gone.
Because he
when I
is
get back,
betrothed.
Technically,
So, I mean,
it is what
if
it
you
is.
go biblical,
Yeah,
once y'all do
One
the
and done.
engagement thing,
one and done. So I was like, enjoy your time
right?
with the brothers. Enjoy your time hanging out.
Yeah.
Just know that when I get home, the priority is a priority. He was like, nah, don't do that to him, man. I was like, let it be known.
So, all right, check this. For both of you guys travel a lot, you know, and obviously it takes you away from your loved ones. What is your, I guess, a strategy for you and your loved ones, your fiance, your wife, to maintain intimacy, given that you guys are going to be apart quite a bit? When I say intimacy,
no intimacy. We ain't no intimacy.
No.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Okay, all right, cool.
Keep it fresh.
Right, yeah.
Yes. Go ahead, Bishop.
Well, no, I just think
bishop.
that word is being intentional on just making sure that my wife knows that while I'm away, that I'm thinking about her, that my mind is on her and the kids, and like that my conversation doesn't solely just consist of how the show went and how things are going on that side, but more what's going on your side. And, just showing that I have that concern, because I truly am. I want to be involved with what's going on out there, and so she feels like I'm a part while I'm away. And so it kind of, and it also, it's dope because it increases the anticipation of seeing each other. Like, now we like, oh, I can't
see you. I can't
The
wait
baby
to
on the
see you.
way.
Yeah.
Was you going for number 4?
No,
Right, the prince. We're ready for the prince.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm still learning. Like, honestly, I'm just being completely honest. I'm still learning. I'm learning to let stuff go. Like, when there's a problem and there's a miscommunication and, you know, I want to get an attitude about something like, hey, like, you're not checking in with me. I don't know what's going on. It's like, certain things, just learning, like, you know, even in talking to, like, I bring a lot of stuff to Ezekiel because he's been there from the beginning. Like, when I said I was not going to be with him and he was saying, you got to. Right. So I'm like, bro, like, this is, I asked him, I was like, what do you think from this perspective? And he's like, you know, I just don't, and I asked him, how does he do? It's like, you know, I don't get mad over things like that. And I'm just like, what? Like, y'all don't get mad over it? And like, when I really think about it, it's like, the stuff that we really like, that I'm getting an attitude about, it's not really not that serious. It's just that serious to me in the moment. Yeah. So I'm still learning things about myself, still learning things about, ooh, you're still trying to control a little bit, those type of things. So I'm learning. The things that I do is like the same thing that he said, just really trying to be intentional, finding out like, hey, how was it on the track today? Like, you know, there's a few things that made him happy because like on the Boxer app, you have the opportunity to speed up the person's talking. So I didn't know he didn't know that I usually speed him up. Right. Because he's very long-winded. So I was like, hey, I miss you so much that like I didn't even speed you up today when you left a 6-minute-and-a-half message. He's like, wow, thanks. Right. I didn't know you were speeding me up before. I was like, whoops.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like just really being intentional and just I think for Matt, like he likes to be involved in knowing like what's going on for me on my end. Sometimes it's like I can be selfish and just be like, I'm tired, like, and then by the time it comes around to the next time, it's like it's already another event done happened. Yeah. I don't really feel like going back over that event, and so it's difficult. But I think that watching somebody like Ezekiel, like he's very intentional. Like he's like, all right, cool, back to the house, cool. Like we had this stayed with a host at a host home. He had his room, I had my room. Like he was out, like boom, in his room, like for the rest of the night. That was his family, his wife's time. I was like, man, that's cool. So just learning how to prioritize, learning how to like even with friends and moms and understanding like the order now of like how that goes. Like it's different. So I'm still learning.
Am I good? Am I trying?
Yeah, he tried to see his wifey.
No, you're right here, bro. It's all good.
No, I just want to get my bag so I
appreciate you, brother. Thanks for spending your life with me, man.
No
it's
problem.
been real.
We've gotten to know each other on a whole.
Like, you don't even know. That's like my brother. If anybody tries to say this dude is not my brother, like I'll punch him in the throat. Like you don't even know. This trip has been.
We've been through it. We've been through it.
Way through it.
We've been through it. But I love you guys.
Love you, man.
Let me do this because my phone is dying and I gotta call mine.
Got you, bro.
See? Love you, man.
Do you need to get your bag?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. All right. Cool. We're not done with you though.
I see your bag. I see your bag.
Are you excited to have her back, bro?
As excited as I can be.
How y'all deal with them long periods of time of being apart, man?
By the grace of God, man. By the grace of God. So, yeah.
Now I asked her a question actually real quick.
Okay.
And she gave us a very candid answer. Do you struggle anytime when she's away for long periods of time with like trust issues or anything like that?
Nah, I mean, I don't, not trust issues, nah. Yeah, nah.
She gave me the exact same answer. She looked at me like, you crazy, boy?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, hold on, let me think of a philosophical answer to say. It's like, nah. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I know you guys are looking forward to being together again.
Yeah.
She told us that she's leaving like in a day or two.
Exactly. So yeah, she's here for the rest of the day, then tomorrow, and then she's going on Wednesday.
So I'm gonna ask you this quick question real quick, and I'll let you get out of here, man, or come back around. What's your strategy for maintaining intimacy when you guys are apart that much?
I mean, just constant communication. With South Africa, it was real difficult because of the fact that she didn't always have Wi-Fi. So we weren't able to like talk on the phone or Skype or anything like that. So it's kind of just just making sure that I'm praying one, and then two, just making sure that I'm available whenever she's available, because it may be like I'm doing something real busy or real important in one part of my day, but then it may be the only period of time that she can talk. So it's like letting her know how important she is by saying, hey, I'm stopping everything that I'm doing, and I'm finna, you know what I'm saying, if all we can do is box her, we're gonna box her back and forth, you know what I'm saying, box messages back and forth, to let her know that, you know what I'm saying, even though she's not here, and even though I'm doing what I have to do, like she's still that important. So
That's what's up.
Without a dope Look at you. Boy, you look a little bigger. Look at you. Let me see that. You been working out?
You just been gone.
No, you been working out? No, your arms will fit better in this shirt. I seen that shirt on you before I left.
Hey, so we're gonna let y'all go, but I wanted to ask you a question. Both of you guys a question before we took off. You know that the no kissing rule was in effect when you guys were dating. Is that still in play as a fiance, engaged couple?
Yeah, that's still in effect. still in full effect.
So okay, so since it's still in full effect, is that awkward for you guys, especially after a long period of time not seeing each other? Is that awkward, or is it's become normal because you guys been doing it so long?
I can speak for me, like, it's not awkward because we haven't done it. If we had done it, then it'd be like, oh man, I want to go back in.
Right.
But it's like we haven't done it, so it's like, I mean, it's a norm.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel awkward.
Does it?
It's probably gonna feel awkward when we. When I realize like I can't, like it'll be like after we get married, it's probably gonna be like, hey, what up? Oh snaps! I forgot we married now.
Wait, Mac gonna be like, we in public, woman.
I know,
We in
yeah.
public.
Right. I'll hold my hand up like this the whole time.
That's what's up. So I know. All right, you guys go on about your business. Thank you for allowing us to follow you around.
Oh, thank y'all for coming.
Coming to the airport. Matt, thank you for coordinating with me, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all have a good catch up with y'all.
Janette and Matt are passionate about being able to present the gospel during their wedding, and they're very excited about as many of you being a part as possible. Now this is going to be so much more than just a wedding ceremony. It's going to be a live event like no other, with live performances from some of Janette's closest friends, catered dining, and an exclusive never-seen-before treat happening on that day. And you can be one of the few people present. Tickets are now available for their wedding. Simply visit www.weddingjam14.com. You don't want to miss it. Also, Janette and Matt need your help. They are now accepting donations for their wedding. And if you feel called to partner with them and donate to their day, they would greatly appreciate it. To make a financial contribution to their wedding, you can do so as well on the Ticket and Donations tab at weddingjam14.com.